Hello, everybody. Here to see the moon's ass get kicked. Well, I think we can accommodate that request. I think we can. Oh, boy. We'll see. We'll see about that. How's my lighting? Do I like this? Yeah, I think this should be good. All right. Yeah, so yeah, we have a potentially very exciting evening ahead of us. I took last week off because I just wasn't feeling up to it. Because yeah, we have kind of, as I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode, one of the tougher bosses in one of the tougher main game bosses, an optional boss. But hi, sorry. One of the tougher main game bosses. That being said, this might turn into one of those episodes where I'm kind of just struggling against a boss for a good 45 minutes or more. We'll see. I hope you're willing to bear with me a little bit. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll get it on the second try, like with Martyr Ligarius. Who could say? But I kind of doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how it's gonna go. Let's just jump in here. All right. What's my audio? Yeah. For anyone who wasn't, do I have any souls? No, I don't. Okay, or echoes. For anyone who wasn't online for, is it this first one? Yeah, no, Lumen Flower Gardens. Lumen Flowers are the name of the flowers we saw in that area. I called that out as a visual motif to pay attention to, but now we have a name for those things, Lumen Flowers. What was I saying? Oh, for anyone who wasn't on for the last episode, I tried tweaking the audio a little bit more. Just turning it down a touch more because just following up on Emily's feedback about the audio, listening more carefully to the these are the Lumen Flowers. Listening to the audio, it just felt like it could come down a little bit more, so I made a little bit more of an adjustment, but I'm still trying to get it right. Bloodborne is a little bit of a tough game to try to zero in on the right volume, because some areas are like very quiet and spooky and some places are very loud and spooky. What is that? High dynamic range? Is that what the you audio folks call that? But anyway, it can be a little tough to zero in on the right volume. So I'm trying to get there. Yeah, so the last thing we did in this game is we came into the Lumen Flower Garden, and we fought some more of those little blue guys, the little blue alien looking guys. And one of them transformed into a very large alien blue guy, who, we know based on the boss health bar text, is the Celestial Emissary. I did want to just talk about the blue guys a little bit more because they're part of what's going on in the big picture here that is not let me go big mode here. They're part of what's going on in the big picture in this game that is not ever fully spelled out, but it feels important just because of where they appear in the game. The first place we saw them was in the Jiggly babies, the Jiggly blue babies. The first time we saw them was in the Forbidden Woods, remember? There was that little out of the way kind of dead end basically, where there was just a bunch of them for seemingly no reason. And at the time, no explanation whatsoever. I mean, still no explanation, but we have a little bit more context for that maybe. That was the first time we saw them in the Forbidden Woods, seemingly completely randomly. We then saw more of them in Yusefka's clinic, right? The lab area that we got into the back of through this like long circuitous route. We saw a couple, 3 more, I think, in there, along with basically what we discovered there was that the real Yusefka had been murdered or, you know, transformed into one of these blue jiggly babies, the alien guys. We had also sent another NPC to this channel's first test, right? We had sent another NPC to Yusefka's clinic, a weird little Beast Boy looking guy, who seemed to have murdered some other people. We sent him there, and when we finally got to the clinic, the back rooms of the clinic, in addition to one blue alien guy with a Yusefka's blood vial on it, we also found another blue guy who dropped a claw mark Carol rune, and you can probably put together yourself that the claw mark was the little Beast Boy that we sent there, but you know, we us lore masters know definitively that was the little Beast Boy. So we can kind of say we haven't set eyes on the fake Yusefka, but that also not that one, the other one, yeah. Beast Boy gang, rise up. Once we actually see the fake Yusefka, I think we'll have another little like additional piece of information about you know, what was going on there, who was responsible for all that. We haven't actually seen her because she threatened us, and for background lore reasons, I didn't provoke her further. This in the Upper Cathedral Ward, which we know to be the choir headquarters, the choir being you know, one of 2 major upper echelon healing church factions, the other being the School of Mensis. The choir's headquarters is this area, basically. The reason I bring that up specifically is because, remember, back to that first time we saw the little blue aliens, we encountered a member of the choir, a hostile NPC hunter in Bergenworth, right? And we know that was a member of the choir because we've now seen other dead members of the choir wearing the same garb. We actually have the garb, and it identifies itself as the choir garb. So we know that that was a member of the choir. So we can kind of start putting some pieces together. Like, we found a high-level choir member off in Bergenworth, near where we found those other little blue guys hanging out. So maybe they were all part of some expedition out to Bergenworth, the same or similar to how we were trying to get to Bergenworth. You know, maybe there's some choir shenanigans going on in Fosefka's clinic. Maybe we'll learn some more about that down the road. And certainly here, this is the strongest evidence we have that those blue guys are you know, connected to the choir. The thing that you wouldn't get just from this, though, is Fosefka seemingly turning people into the little blue guys. If you didn't have that, in your brain, you might think these things are coming from outer space or whatever. But we kind of know already that these aren't some actual space alien coming from some outer plane of existence or whatever. These used to be people, seemingly. And they've been transformed into these celestial emissary. I mean, the name celestial emissary also takes on, like, you can kind of like flip that around in your mind. It's like, oh, these are not emissaries from outer space sent down to make contact with us. If they're celestial emissaries and they came from us, then they're emissaries out to something else. So that's interesting as well. Let's go back down to, so I wanted to the blue guys represent some very disparate, dots to connect, and I just wanted to make sure that we like went through all of that, because it can take a few times through this game to start to be like, oh, I wonder what was going on there. Oh, okay. Oh, poor little babies. And I mean, if you're thinking about if you're thinking about how, I'll call it beyond. Let's look at that in a second here. If you're thinking about, okay, well, they turn people into the blue guys aren't from outer space. They turn people into the blue guys. Now we have this area called the orphanage where we see all these little wormy babies crawling around. Yeah, it makes you think. Where those wormy babies come from. What was that? Call Beyond? One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, the healing church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos. The rite failed to achieve its intended purpose, but instead created a small exploding star, now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. And we are currently in the... So down there is where we fought Vicar Amelia way back when. There was not even really a hint that there was an upper area to this, and there's the altar. There was not even really a hint that this was here, but here we are on the upper floor. And here we are, more of these guys. Right. Yeah. Okay. Two more of these guys seemingly guarding this this elevator. Let's see what these notes say. I always like to read some of the notes when I'm walking up to one of the more ominous. No, not the Spectre. Remember lever. Sure. Okay. Arcane is effective. All right. What do we have here? Damien of Mensis, sure. Huh. What's this note say? Fear man. Okay. Altar of Despair. Probably nothing, yeah. Seems really normal. Come on, none of that counts. Oh, ow. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, wow. Already not feeling great. Oh. I'm locked onto the wrong thing, I think is the problem right now. Ooh, okay. And one more. Let's try not locking on for a moment. Ooh. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock, Okay. Okay, alright. Ooh. You about to charge me up? Oh, okay. Oh, mama. Here we go. And one more. There we go. Let's get in there. Okay. Unlock. Oh, okay. She wants me up against these rocks. Ooh. Oh, get out. Okay, heal. She's gonna want to charge me, I think. Oh, no, she wants to headbutt me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, I think I had a chance to visceral it there. Oh, ow. Ooh. I think I don't want to be spending as many... But I'm doing okay. The blood vial spend is a little too high. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, really? Okay. It looks, the bitrate that Twitch is reporting looks okay. Oh no, it tanked for a second there. Yeah, it's a little, let me check my... Oops. Let me check my internet speed here for a second. Excuse me. Okay. It's looking okay. Yeah, let me know if it gets choppy again. It should be okay. Things look okay on my end. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I probably could have stayed in that fight a little bit longer. But I consciously stopped healing myself there because my blood vial spend was a little too high relative to how far I was getting. Oops. Oh, come on. Relative to how much damage I was doing, so I kind of called it on that run. It's looking good now. Okay, cool. And the reason I do that sometimes is because with a boss, I'm kind of expecting to go up against, you know, a number of times or whatever. I don't want to be blowing, you know, 20 blood vials every time I do a run. If I'm seeing myself start to lag behind, I might just... I won't like give up per se, but I'll stop healing myself because it's more important just to get a little bit more practice for the next run if I feel like I'm not going to win anyway without spending those additional blood vials. So that might be a thing that happens during this fight. Oh, okay, well, at least I hit her, but she hit me too, god damn it. Ooh, okay. Always important to pay attention when a boss in a Souls game has two lock-on points. So look, she has a lock-on point on her head. Something worth paying attention to, maybe. dead. Of course, if she kills you, doesn't really matter. Oh. Am I dead? Yep. Okay. So this is old Macaroni Head. If you've ever seen any of us talk about old Macaroni Head. For reasons that probably now are pretty obvious. Frenzy again. I need to put some frenzy resistance on. Oh, yeah, and there we go. Yeah, that's frenzy. When she hits you with that like bloody spit, she's hitting you with that's frenzy buildup. Let's look at. Okay, so right now I have arcane damage reduction, HP, and stamina. Let's change Arcane Lake to what is this? Toggle stats. Here we go. So that increases frenzy by 100 as well as poison, which I don't really care about. Don't I have a specific frenzy? I thought I did. Here we go. Deep Sea. Yeah, that's 200. Okay, let's put that on. I think that'll be better than Arcane for this fight. Yeah, look at that. That like doubles my frenzy resistance. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I... Yeah, I don't know if I can hit her head with the Kirk hammer. Ooh, oh, yep, and that's death. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Part of the issue with Ebrietas is you have to get like right up in her, basically, to hit her. But it's hard to tell what the hell she's doing once you're like right up underneath her, basically. She almost got me that time. Ooh, I don't know how I dodged that. Ooh, okay. Look alive. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh. Nope. Ooh, God, that's the one that gets me. It takes just a second longer than I'm expecting. Sedative is the antidote to frenzy. Basically, it settles the mind. Basically, so the idea is frenzy is like you're like losing your shit and like you got too many thoughts in your little mortal meat brain, and you need to take a sedative to calm your feeble little mortal brain down so it doesn't explode or whatever. Ooh, ooh. Oh, where am I? Oh. Come on. Let me rally. No. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you can probably surmise what the, like, why I, so yeah, it's, yeah, it's an edible. Sedative is like, okay, what if an edible kicked in immediately, just like that? What if an edible kicked in just like that? That's how these Bergenworth scholars are getting so much done, is they have edibles that kick in 0.001 microseconds. That's how they got all their research done. Why do I always... That is the wrong way to... Oop. Oh, where am I? What? Oh. I keep... Ooh. Oh. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. There we go. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, that was some bullshit. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Okay, wow. Man. Oh man, okay, wow. That's the one she gets me with every single friggin' time. Oh, where am I? Do I wanna... Yeah. Oh! This goddamn noodle-faced motherfucker. Oh, god damn it. I thought I was outside of her range. Okay, I gotta stop healing. Just as well. Smoking on that burger shit, yep. Listen, after you've had a hit of that burger shit, you'll be begging for mids. You will be begging for mids. Yeah, I can reliably take off, what is that, about 10%, 15 maybe, of her health without too much effort. I just need to, there's like a rhythm you can get into with her that works. See, this is it right here. This is what you kind of want to be doing. Yeah, see, this is probably what we're gonna do to beat her, at least the first phase. I want to heal. She's going to charge. Yep. I did the right thing that time, though. I did the right thing, and that's what's important. That's why we practice. Ooh, okay. Here's where we learn if I can just muscle through this amount of stamina. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's doing something. What is it? Oh. Counterintuitively, it is easier to roll through the charge if you're closer. It's harder to anticipate. But if you manage to anticipate it, it's easier to roll through when you're right up on her. Weirdly. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, I can't. Okay, so I do have enough resistance that I can survive one of her blood vomits without a sedative. So if I only get hit, god damn it. If I only get hit by one, I don't need to use a sedative. Also good to know. Oh. Oh, come on. No. Okay. I don't know how I missed that visceral. I think that was a chance to visceral her. Oh, and here's phase 2, I think. Yeah. Okay, phase 2. Not bad. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Oh god, I need to be running. Where is it? Oh, maybe I thought... Okay. I thought she was gonna shoot me with, like, lasers or something. Well, I don't love the things that are happening right now, but... Let's keep healing, because I'm gonna need... Okay. Okay, here we go. Yep, run. Can she be parried? Yeah, that attack, the one I just died to, is the the thing that will stop me from winning more often than not, because you are already seeing me like improve at her first phase in a way that like most of that I'll be able to, like, if I like going back and back. Okay, you just great. All right. Most of that I'll be able to replicate more or less like run to run, and that'll carry over. So I should start getting to like the second phase, for example, more often the longer we do this. It's that attack where she just summons a bunch of lasers that just like nuke you from orbit. That one attack, I never got good at dodging it my first time through, and I sort of doubt it's gonna happen this time. It's just one of those things, you know. It's like waterfowl dance in Elden Ring. It's like, I know it's technically possible to dodge that, but I sure as hell never did it. Yeah. So yeah, this one's not quite as bad as waterfowl. Waterfowl dance is like straight up unfair in my personal opinion. But this one still sucks. A later boss. Oh yes, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there are some unfun lasers in Elden Ring as well. That's absolutely true. Yep, I'm remembering now some things from Elden Ring. Yeah, that boss was tough. God. When the camera swings around like that, I get kind of disoriented, and like it's really easy to lose track of what the hell's going on. So you're already seeing like some marked improvements in this first phase. It's really that second phase that it's going to take some luck. It's probably going to take some luck. God damn it. That charge though. Let's stop off. That doesn't actually get me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, hold on. She might get me with this one. Let's see. Oh no, it looks like oh come on. Oh, dude, where do you have to be to visceral her? Or are those not visceral openings when her head's hanging? I thought those were. I thought that's what it looked like, but I have yet to get it. I don't remember it being this hard. Ooh, ouch. Oh, come on. I need to, like I said, I need to be unlocking for those. Ooh, where am I? Okay, phase two. Here we go. We're doing the dang thing. Oh, where am I? Ooh. Oh, I'm not where I want to be. Okay. Let's check on my stats. Okay, on my end, it looks like the bitrate is evening out a bit. That's all I can say. But yeah, we got this item a long time ago. We didn't know, you know, who Ebrietas was at the time. Not even really a hint that this was like a thing we were actually going to encounter in the game, but remnant of the Eldritch Truth encountered at Byrgenwerth. use phantasms. The invertebrates known to be augurs of the Great Ones to partially summon Ebrietas. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth and led to the establishment of the choir. So it seems like Ebrietas here, was encountered in the old labyrinth, which I believe is a reference to the Chalice dungeons, and it seems like encountering her led directly to the establishment of the choir, which is interesting. And then, yeah, what I was talking about regarding the celestial emissary, like, well, if they're emissaries from here, then what are they trying to make contact with? I feel like a call beyond is kind of like gesturing at that. They failed to make contact with the outer reaches, but instead they created an exploding star somehow. Question mark, question mark. Is there another one in here that we can glean some lore from? Yeah, I don't. There is one. There is an item that I remember us coming across at some point that mentions a left behind Great One. Clem or Emily, do you remember which item that is? I would love to read that. I should have looked it up before the stream. It's not gonna be any of these. Okay. Pearl slug material used in a holy chalice ritual. Of all the strange life forms that reside in the nooks and crannies of the old labyrinth, the slugs are clear signs of the left behind Great Ones. This wasn't what I was thinking of, I don't think, but it is interesting that it's plural this time. And again, similar imagery of the slugs, red jelly. Was it this? The choir stumbled upon an epiphany very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted on the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads? Might be. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something that we don't have yet. Ooh, God. The backswing on some of her attacks is, like, brutal. Oh, she's about to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh. I don't know how I did that. Oh, come on. Alright, and there we go. Not bad. You don't really want to be, like, directly behind her, because she does this big, like, this big sweep all around her, and it's hard to dodge. So you kind of want to be off to her side most of the time, is what I found, at least. Like right under her armpit is like where it's kind of easiest to trade off. You gotta not be squished though. It's easier to kind of like trade between like blows and side steps and not get hit. I need to get better at pulling her away from the walls, because that's where that gets tough, because you'll get cornered between her and the wall and not be able to spin around her. Yeah, that's I thought. Again, I should have looked it up before, but I don't remember if there's anything additional in there, which is why I don't want to spend too much time on it unless somebody else knows exactly what I need to look at. But because I think all it says basically is that, like, it refers to a Left Behind Great One in a way that is, like, a little bit more specific about oh, come on. There we go. Okay. A little bit more specific about talking about specifically Ebrietas. Yeah, it's a phrase that I'm not surprised, because it is closely associated with her and in the broader lore conversations. We already saw the phrase in a different item, Left Behind Great One. So just like the broader point is just like we already kind of know that there are these beings called the Great Ones, who different scholars have been in contact with at different points in time. They've mostly been talked about as, like, beings who are not remotely accessible, and this is the first one that we've come across, and maybe there are more, but this is the first one that we've come across in our considerable amount of playtime that is actually just kind of like chilling, hanging out, seemingly alongside some kind of human society or whatever. So that's interesting, And she's not talked about as a prisoner anywhere, right? She's talked about as, like, oh, come on. She's talked about as though, like, she's working with, the choir and everybody else. That hit me. Ooh, yep, felt that one coming. Okay, I gotta stop healing. Ooh, I can't hit her a little bit. Okay. Okay, maybe I need to start trying to whack her with the hammer. How is the audio sounding, by the way, in this boss fight? I feel like is a good point to check in about that, just because it can be, boss fights are usually the noisiest kind of areas in the game, so if it works in here, it's probably good. Oh, okay. God, the backswing on those tentacle attacks. Brutal. Oh, give me a break. Audio's good, cool. Yeah, I think this is about where it needs to be for Bloodborne. Ooh, God. I need to just unlock after going in for those head attacks, because I get so disoriented when she gets back up. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Ooh. Oh, yep. Tried to dodge through it. That. Ooh, ouch. Didn't mean to do that. Ow. Ooh. That was not good. Why? 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 Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's extremely metal for sure. Yeah, I like Ebrietas because, like, the point at which you come across her in the game, you've just been, like, awakened to the reality that you've been surrounded the whole game with the amygdala. Those big, like, weird, withered, you know, almost like centipede-like or, like, spider-like creatures with the big, weird heads, and some of them shoot lasers at you. And so you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then you know, if you're playing through this game to completion or whatever, you come down here and, like, she's a million times scarier and weirder than the amygdala. And much like them, you know, she's been, like, just beneath your feet the whole friggin' game. She's just been chilling down here because you get to the Grand Cathedral pretty early in the game, right? And she's just been here the whole time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ooh, backswing. What are you doing? Ah. Ooh, okay. Let's get 2 in and then get back in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the rhythm I want in phase 1 right here. And of course she doesn't want that. She wants me to be dead on the ground, so she's gonna fly away. Oop, oh. Okay, ouch. Thought I had another second. Gonna spit on me. She's gonna try. She's gonna try to spit on me. Ooh, roll. Okay, get back. Heal. She's gonna try to spit on me again, that's okay. Oh, she's up against a wall now. Okay, okay, what is that? Alright, Ebrietas. Come out from the wall. There we go. This is where we want to dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. I like that. Ooh. Heal. Roll. Fuck. Get in. I gotta stop healing. And in. Oh, I'm locked on the wrong thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can charge. Okay. Alright. Bunch of damage, sure, yeah. I can try... I keep saying I'm going to try to go for the head with, R1 in hammer mode. Let's just do all hammer mode for a couple of runs and see how it goes. I just need to get a little bit, even if these don't pan out, I need to get a little bit more comfortable using the hammer in this fight, I think. Yeah. Yep. To Ebrietas, we're just little worms who need to evolve. You know, in many ways, Ebrietas probably thinks she's just helping us. She's helping us out of the doldrums of being a squishy little mammal with bones and stuff. We have too many bones. We need to embrace the squish, I think, is her position on the matter. Okay. Get away from the wall. I don't like that. Come on. Come on. I know you want to charge me. I know you want to charge me. Oh, okay. You can kill me too. That's fine. To watch my stamina now. Ooh, God, those backswings. Swear to God. She loves getting me with them. She really does. I don't know what that was. Sometimes you just get hit by Ebrietas and you're not really sure why. That was not bad. I feel like I did some good damage in there. I need to get the timing still down a little bit better, but I feel like I go to this a lot, but real got turned inside out by the transporter pod thing vibes, yeah. Yeah, this Ebrietas is what happens when you put like a bat, like 5 slugs, like a snail, couple snails, you know. You just toss them all in there into the transporter thing, and you put them back. You got to put them back and forth a couple times. It's not just one pass. You got to do a couple passes. And Ebrietas is what comes out the other end. Some people look down on doing multiple passes through the transporter thing, but that's how you get results, you know. That's how you get results. See, this is what you get when you do one pass. This is one pass right here. This little guy right here. Ebrietas is like 5 passes. So, you know, you tell me. Was lucky. Ooh, ow. Oh, that hurts. Wow. What was that? I feel like her tentacles don't usually... Okay. Took me off guard. Took me off guard there. Alright. This run ain't going very well. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Anyway, I feel like we're not really accounting for the fact that we find Ebrietas in the Altar of Despair, where she has her back to us and doesn't attack or even acknowledge the hunter until they attack her. Yeah, it's another ROM-like situation. She's not having... So you do think she's a prisoner then, is that what you're saying? It's possible. My contention that she's not a prisoner mostly comes from... or were you saying something else? The way she's yes and no. Okay, the way she's talked about in some of the lore entries implies more, you know, working with the humans basically is where I'm coming from. Oh yeah, there we go. I need to be doing that. More of this right there. Okay, maybe this is my strat, actually. Just head smacks. Yeah, maybe this is the strat right here. You gotta time it. There we go. Okay, this is what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Oh. Ooh, and dead. Okay. That was promising. That feels like the makings of a winning strat right there. Okay. Yes and no, but mostly yes. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it's totally possible. I think like there are some finer details of like, you know, what is like, so we find her staring at the back of that chamber, the altar of despair chamber. I haven't had a chance to really focus on what's back there, and probably won't until we beat this boss. I think you know, the eponymous altar, or the titular altar rather, as well as some of the objects around it, or you know, one in particular, is rife for interpretation, which the game will not offer us any conclusive answers to. Pretty interesting what's back there, though. Yeah, the game will not give us any answers. It is totally possible that she's a prisoner. And maybe that's even more interesting. Maybe it's more interesting that she's basically a prisoner, but all of the you know, scholars who interact with her think of her more as like and maybe this is partially my mistake for like okay, I'm just getting my ass beat this time through. Hold on, I gotta focus for like 1 second. Ooh, nope. Ooh, ouch. That was good. Yes. Ooh, give me a break, Ebrietas. Cut me some slack here, sister. Ooh, oh, yep, ouch, dead. Extremely rich for, yeah. I think she's stuck there, but I do not think it is because she is a prisoner, personally. I definitely think she's, this is where I would like, there's a pretty fine line here. I definitely think that for one reason or another, she's stuck. Like, left behind Great One, that phrase implies to me, she can't find a car yet. Left behind, Great One, definitely implies to me that like you're not, most of the time the phrase left behind, I think, implies, you know, a lack of agency. Someone left you behind. You didn't stay behind, you know. The, you know, grammatical agency isn't placed on you. Someone left you behind. One way or another, I don't think she's here by choice in the broadest sense. My general interpretation is I don't think she's necessarily, well, again, I don't know. I mean, this is why I wanted to do this exactly right here is why I wanted to do this playthrough, because there's so many different ways to interpret all this stuff. And when you just watch lore videos, it's really hard to make up your mind one way or another, because, you know, out of necessity, you know, just based on like what a lore video is, they're going to give you their interpretation, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Hell yeah, we got to do that some more. They're going to give you their interpretation, and it is what it is. It's fine, but it leaves you very little room for being like, huh, well, what about this? What about this other thing that maybe only comes up like once or whatever, but seems to contradict what this person says or thinks? And this is, I mean, all of this stuff. The choir, there are a lot of unanswered questions about both the choir and the School of Mensis. The School of Mensis appears a little bit more foregrounded, but both of them, oh my god, the charges, are you serious? I gotta shut my trap and just get this done. She loves walking all over me. She loves it. Daughter, yeah, exactly. Yeah, daughter raises a lot of questions. For my interpretation, a lot of Ebrietas' existence came, yeah, more into focus with DLC stuff, yeah. I think I've said this before. My original outline that I sent to Emily had me going back into the Hunter's Nightmare, and more to the point, into the next area, for those of you who know what the next area is, which I think extends a lot of what's going on here pretty directly. I think I'll pad, not pad, but I think I'll buffer this area and going back into the Hunter's Nightmare with some more main game stuff, probably the next main game boss, just because I really don't want to do Ebrietas and the next DLC boss, the first DLC boss I should say, back to back, because I will lose my mind. I in real life will suffer frenzy buildup. And again, those of you who know what is up next for me in the DLC already know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I'll do a little bit more main game stuff, and then go back into the DLC, because kind of like Clem is saying in the chat, yeah, there is a lot of DLC stuff that seems to go hand in hand with basically everything. God, I hate when that happens. Seems to go hand in hand with everything we're seeing the choir up to here. Okay, ouch. Ow, is that death? That's death, okay. I like the lore. Where's the best place to get high concentrations of it without playing? Yeah, Vati Vidya on YouTube has that he's my favorite lore master, lore hunter. Partially because he does really exhaustive videos in ways that are pretty easy to digest, and partly because he just has a delightful voice to listen to. Very, very easy to listen to Vati speak at length. Who else? Because I know there are tons of like reliable sources on this stuff. It is, yeah. It is important, like watching lore videos. It's fascinating to hear someone's, yeah, avoid the wikis. The wikis for lore are not even particularly helpful, and the bits of lore that they have in them are so decontextualized, even more so than lore videos, that you really won't be able to appreciate even the stuff you before I ever played Bloodborne, I had watched part of a couple. I had watched like half of one playthrough and like a few videos, individual like one-off videos of a different one, or like streams, I think. And I liked it, and so I basically watched I read a bunch of like wiki stuff without even worrying about spoilers or anything, because I'm not really someone who cares a lot about spoilers, generally speaking. So I wasn't concerned about any of that. But when I finally got around to playing the game, I was surprised how much stuff like I knew vaguely from the wiki, but like I didn't really like know it, because again, that information is so decontextualized that it can be hard to even like really grasp what you're taking in. So the wikis are good for reference if you're playing and you just want to make sure you don't miss anything. But as far as like lore stuff, I wouldn't look for that on there. YouTube lore masters are where it's at for the most part. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling and not actually reading what people are saying in the chat because I've got a Left Behind Great One trying to kill me now. Oh, and she succeeded. I think the danger with engaging directly with lore videos and stuff without the direct context of the games is that people can present things as if it's like yes, this is like the big thing, is like you'll see a lot of very, very, very little is like, you know, tier 1 confirmed or whatever. In the grand scheme of things, and even I would say even some lore entries can sometimes be suspect. So it's like, you know, when someone provides their interpretation on a particular like overarching, you know, what is Ebrietas's deal, or like what's up with the choir, it's like it can be really interesting, and I'm certainly not saying don't engage with that stuff, because it can be really interesting, but it's just an interpretation, or not like just interpretation as though that's like nothing, but like, you know, it's not like reading, you know, a plot summary of like a movie and it's like, this is literally what happened in the movie. You know, there you go. You know the events. It's like usually when people are talking about lore, they'll talk in a tone that is like, when they're constructing their version of events, they will talk in a type of certainty that doesn't really exist in the text or whatever. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, because it would be so annoying if every single statement in a lore video was bracketed like, well, we think that maybe this might be the blah blah blah. Like you couldn't do a video like that, because it would be exhausting to make and it would be exhausting to listen to. And so I get why they do that, and I'm not even saying they shouldn't, but like as a viewer, it's just something you have to keep in mind. Oh. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, I got greedy. I think she got me. I forgot she did that. Yeah, fully agree. I enjoy a lore video or a wiki, and I do think these games are put together in a way that's specifically intended to generate different fan theories and etc. It's just about approaching it as someone's interpretation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see other people's interpretation of all this stuff. I forgot she ate me. She would eat me. I thought she was vegetarian, so I guess not. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Chose the wrong moment to heal. Yeah, so I want to stand right here. Ooh, and that's death. I don't feel impatient, but I'm acting impatient right now. She almost ate me. There we go. There it is, right there. Right in the noggin. Ooh, oh, I thought it was toast. Alright, let's get in. Ooh. Okay, should be good. Ooh, ow. Okay. Oh, she's shooting me with lasers? No, not yet. Oh! Okay, forgot about that one. Oh, now she's shooting me with lasers. Where am I? I was fully trapped in the geometry there for a second. I don't know what happened. Got her down to, what was that, about a third though? That was not bad. I think we can get her in one more, 2-hour run or whatever. Emily, I could watch as much as it takes. Wonder whether it's on Monday or not. Yeah, it's really just a matter of like, whether everyone wants to hang out and do this again. Because I'll still stream it if you're willing to. Maybe on like Wednesday or something, Wednesday evening after I get off work. She squeezed you between her knees. Yep. Yeah, that was not bad. We're getting there. We're ever so. Oh, come on, this friggin' guy right here. We're getting there, and Hammer is doing some good work. I thought it would be better to be more mobile, but Hammer's doing some good work in this fight. Hey, Sawyer. We got her down to about a third on my last run, which is just close enough to feel like we got close, but I know that that last third is a real motherfucker. I know that last third, we're further away than you might think in that last third. She loves that charge. Ooh. Oh, barely outside the range of that. Ooh. Okay, yep. She got me for it though. Ugh. See, this right here is what I want to be doing. Ooh, not that though. Not that. I will do some more farming of blood vials between now and whenever I stream again, just because I am using about 5 to 10 between or in each one of these runs, and I know that's adding up. I think I had about 200 coming into this. I haven't been counting runs, but I wouldn't be surprised if I've used half my reserve at this point. There we go. Right there, that's it. That's the work we want to be doing right now. Oh, and here it comes, I think. Heal. Heal. Get in. Dodge. Fuck. Dodge. Ooh. Up. Heal. Forward. Back. Oh. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's all those lasers. Did you see all that? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Oh, we got a ways to go before we get to that one, Laura. We got a little ways to go. We got a pretty brutal DLC boss and a pretty big DLC area before we get to that one. Oh, wait. Oh, you're waiting for the last boss you encounter? Is that what we're talking about in the DLC? Is that what we're casually chatting about? Famously one of the hardest okay. So I have not actually ever fought that one because I never finished the DLC in all my playthroughs. Feet is, I mean, yeah. That's extremely funny. That specifically is the boss you're looking forward to. Incredible. Oh, come on. I dodged through that. I dodged through that, you know it. Play the tape back on that one. I dodged it. I want to see the instant replay on that. Oh, miss. That was on me. Oh, I did not dodge that. You do not have to roll the tape back on that one. There we go. See, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I'd like to see that. Don't mind that one bit. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, this is the rhythm I want to be in. Right there. What do you got? Oh, too far away. Just like that. stamina. Heal. Heal. Okay, in. Attack. Dodge. 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 Fuck. Ooh. Oh, come on. Ooh. Do I not even want to be... Maybe I want to be running. Do I not want to be dodging? Maybe I don't want to be... Maybe I should just be running. Because I missed one barrage. There's like 3 barrages. I missed the middle one. And I was just walking for that. So maybe I should just be running for those. I mean, this is the trouble with any soul. I mean, I'm sure most of us on this... most of us here on the stream right now have encountered this issue at some point in our lives where there's a specific phase 2 or 3 move that you just eat shit on every single friggin' time, but you have to make it to phase 2 or 3 or whatever in order to actually practice it. I'm sure we all been there, right? That's where I am right now. Getting more consistent about getting to that phase 2 with the hammer. I feel like the hammer is also it's a faster and more reliable way to get to phase 2. Now that I've got the timings down a little bit better. Dodge toward her on that one, maybe. The timing is rough one way or another, though. What time is it? Almost 9. Let's go a couple more times, and then maybe we'll call it. Ooh, okay. Oh, thought I was out. All right, you've had your fun. You've had your fun. You backing me in a corner? What's going on? Ooh. Oh, you're killing me. Kill me, Ebrietas. Ooh, charge, yep. She just loves doing that. Sister. Oh, okay. Yep. Joke's on me. Oh, I wasn't dead? I thought I was dead. Okay, whoops, I totally just was like reading chat. Yeah. Classic, yeah. That's fine. That was a shit run anyway. Yeah, we'll get her. It's a matter of time. This is with the exception of the lasers in phase 2. Ebrietas feels like the type of hard boss that I really like in Souls games. My like classic example of a like really hard boss that I actually kind of like is Black Dragon Calamite in the Dark Souls 1 DLC, who is really hard because he has tons of hit points. Lots of brutal attacks, and he's quick. He moves around quick. He can switch between attacks, or like, you know, modes of attack quick. My first time beating him took me like 50 tries, but I am in the geometry. Okay. in a lot of ways, and I don't know that I can fully explain the distinction here, in a lot of ways, Black Dragon Calamite just always felt like fair to me in the sense of like, I always understood what I did fighting Calamite that got me killed. So even though it took me like 50 tries, oh, I dodged too early. Oh, okay. Well, what a range of emotions I just felt. Okay, well, this is a shit run too. Okay. Boy, God. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, contrast that with, like, there are just, like, a lot of bosses, actually, in Elden Ring that, like, as far as I'm concerned, that guy doesn't exist. A lot of the bosses in Elden Ring just feel like, you know, unfair, almost. Especially like mostly late game. Early game is not as bad, but like there's lots of bosses late game, both mainline and optional, that and Malenia is like obviously the prime example of this. But lots of bosses have this thing where like, not only do they have lots of hit points, not only do they deal tons of damage, not only do they have lots of different ways to deal tons of damage, not only are they highly mobile, but they are also like usually highly mobile in a way that like drastically reduces your ability to tell what's going on in the fight on a basic level. It like reduces the, doesn't just make them harder, and this is where like I don't know exactly how to describe what I mean, but like doesn't just make them like harder to hit or harder to pin down, but makes the what is like on a basic level, what is happening in the game less legible on just like a very basic level. And add on top of that, lots of bosses in Elden Ring just like have pretty brutal status effects that they'll just put on you for almost no reason. Or they'll just heal. They'll heal themselves pretty regularly, is a very common Elden Ring thing. All of which feels like just kind of unfair almost. It's like, you know, I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but like, you know, contrast that with like Black Dragon Calamite, who is hard for all the reasons I already said, but you know, remains very legible. You know, doesn't heal himself. There's no sense in which like, oh, I got him down to like one hit away from killing him, and then because I backed out instead of pressing my attack, because in the back of my mind it was like, don't get greedy, and so I backed out, and then he healed himself and killed me. And it's like that kind of thing happens like all the time in Elden Ring, late game, and it just doesn't happen nearly as much in other Souls games, in my experience at least. And Ebrietas does have that one bullshit move where she can kind of just laser you to death out of nowhere, and it's really hard to dodge. But other than that, she's a pretty legible opponent. Like most of these runs, I know why I'm dying, which is how I get on a basic level get better at fighting her. Is it? We're at 9. I don't think I'm gonna beat her in the next like 5 minutes, so I think we'll probably just call it here. Let's see how many blood vials I have left. Ooh, I am really low. We're actually gonna do a little bit of farming right now, because I forgot to do that before tonight, and I'm definitely going to run out. So we're gonna run around and do a little bit of farming. Thank you. Okay, one of the NPCs I wanted to check in with is you, little girl. No response. Okay, interesting. So if you recall, last time we checked in over here, there was an older sister. I am biofarming, yeah, because I remembered as soon as I started streaming tonight that I meant to do a little bit of farming over the weekend, and then I checked my reserve and saw that I was down to 35, which was about a third of what I thought I had anyway. So yeah, we're gonna we're gonna do a little bit of farming. Oh, I forgot she's just like right here. Oh, I forgot that this is how this ended. Yep, so like I was saying, the last we heard from that window was that so we already know that the younger sister got eaten by the big pig. And then we told that to the older sister, who we didn't even know existed until she first appeared after her younger sister died. And now we get no response from that window, and now there's this new dead body here. White messenger ribbon. So that is the end of that tale. Father Gascoigne kills his wife. We tell that, and then we kill Father Gascoigne, and then we tell his daughter that they're both dead. She gets eaten by a pig. Then her older sister, is asking us what happened to her. We tell her, and then she dies too. So that whole poor family is just wiped off the face of the planet at this point. But yeah, like I've been saying, this tends to be my like go-to area for farming, just because by the time you're in the mid game, yeah, you can kind of pretty effortlessly just, come through here and carve everybody up, and it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so yeah, in that one run, so I went from 35 to 69, so that's roughly 35 blood vials per run, give or take. That's pretty much how I do it. Yeah, nice. Let's I might, because I foolishly forgot to farm in between sessions or streams. We may need to do that again, but that's a comfortable enough margin that we can get some boss runs in. So let's go do that. And so yeah, just to elaborate on vial farming a little bit. This is why I try to spend, if I'm not sure I'm gonna get close to, if I'm not sure I have a real chance to beat a boss, I will usually try to limit myself to 10 at the absolute most vials per run, and usually try to keep it around 5, because it's just not worth it usually to to try to go all out when you're just doing basically practice runs. and it reduces the necessity of kind of like going out and farming in the middle of trying to do, you know, get better at a boss, which is like the main thing that I think I've seen people goddamn complaining about as far as like the issues with farming in this game. Hey, Steven. Whoop. That charge. Every time with that charge. Again. Okay, I need to be getting in closer to her, I think. Oh, not right now, though. There we go. Okay. I can work with that. I feel like audio sounds a little desynced on my end. I've been having weird audio issues lately. Does it sound good for y'all? Does it seem synced? This might be something else I need to fix in my loop app mixer. That goddamn charge. Okay, I'm breaking my own rules about vial usage here, or almost, I guess. Ooh. Okay, let's... Sounds good. Okay, well that's fine. It's not really messing me up or anything right now, so I guess it doesn't super matter. Ooh, and she's gonna kill me. Oh, she hasn't had me yet. Up, heal. Back. Okay, in. Ooh, oh, what's happening? Oh, I got stuck like inside her geometry for a second there. Ooh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, I was lower than I thought I was. Another reason. Hey girl, are you Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos? Because I'd like to get stuck inside your geometry. Very good. I haven't let her eat me in a while. She does eat me. Steven, I don't know if you saw that. She likes to spit on me. She likes to step on me. She likes to eat me. Feel free to use just a lot of oh, weapon at risk. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of raw material. If you wanna have a good laugh, making sex jokes about Ebrietas, you know, there's a lot of raw material there. Okay, hold on, let me see. Weapon at risk. I don't love that. Okay, I've got one more run. After this, we got to go back to the dream and repair the Kirkhammer. So many fluids, yeah, lots of. Yep. There's a lot to work with there. Yeah, I should really just start. Okay, here's what I gotta start doing is just sending the elevator back up. I don't know why it's taking me this long to remember to do that. Right off the bat, okay. Okay. This ain't gonna be the run, folks. This ain't gonna be the one. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh. Yep. What'd I say? That wasn't the one. Ooh, that was, oh, she was quick on that one. Yep, and there it is. Ooh, she snapped into that attack routine so quickly that I didn't have a chance to respond to it before she was already on me. All right, I can feel it though. I was thinking about this over the weekend. I am kind of glad that we're finally running into bosses where I have to actually do. So this is like, so far we've been in bosses that I've done at least twice, if not 3 times or 4. And what that kind of means is that I'm so practiced that I don't really have to do what I actually do when I'm like confronting a Souls boss that I'm not totally practiced at, which is like actually like think through what I'm doing on a very granular level and like the whole concept of the practice run. I don't know if everybody, I kind of assume most Souls players do some version of this, but like the whole idea of like the practice run where you're gonna, oh come on, we're right out the gate with the charge. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Ooh, oh god, I healed at the exact wrong moment. All right, okay, heal, okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ah, barely missed. Ooh, no, okay. Ooh, okay. I need to be unlocking for that. But yeah, the whole idea of like the practice run and just like figuring out like, okay, if I'm using my hammer, you know, what does that get me? If I'm dodging like this for this move, what does that do for me? Like how can I God, this is not a great run. No, what I say, I need to be unlocking for those. You know, just a lot of stuff that I don't think, oh, yeah, and there we go. In most of the other bosses so far in this game, I just haven't had to be as, like, mindful and certainly not as, like, you you know, iterative in my approach to these bosses. But especially if you're not like, I think most people who play these games have some version of that for themselves that they use. But I hope it's a little interesting, at least even if you don't play these games, to kind of like see how that works in practice. Because it's one thing, I mean, this is all stuff that I feel like Souls players talk about in the abstract a lot, but is kind of hard, if you're not a Souls player, is kind of hard to imagine how it works in practice. And I think one of the reasons that I ended up being able to get into Souls games, and again that was mainly through the Waypoint Big Boy season streams, which were, you know, was a Bloodborne series. Oh god. Okay. Up, heal, back. Was because in that series they were really good about like being very mindful about like, okay, like what did we learn from that run? You know, what do we can't just like go in there doing the same stuff time after time. So what are we doing different on each of these runs? What are we going to try next? Okay. And so part of the reason that I'm glad that I'm, you know, this is giving me a way to put some of that on screen is like, seeing that process in somebody else was ultimately, I think, a big part of what let me figure out how I could do it, how I could like have fun with these games, despite, because I said this a long time ago, I tried to get into Dark Souls, I tried to get into a few other quote-unquote, you know, hard games that have similar kind of difficulty, or like a rhythm to their difficulty, and I wasn't having a whole lot of fun until until I kind of figured out, like, okay, this is the mindset that you kind of gotta be into in order to, you know, crack these games open and move past those difficult obstacles. It's like a puzzle mentality, basically. I did manage to unlock. Oh, and she's doing it again. Oh, okay, I gotta get in before she just decides to keep friggin'... Ooh, oh, yeah, and there it is. Ooh, okay, what am I doing differently? Because I was, the first few runs, I was doing pretty well, and now she's pulverizing me. Ooh, okay. Come on. Ooh, whoa, she's trying to eat me. Oh, she got me. Yeah. Nom nom is right, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, and... Yep, she got me. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, come on. Up, 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 up. Ooh, she got me. Ooh. It's so tempting to go for the head, though. Is the problem. And we know it can work. It's just that it's a little bit subject to her whims. Ooh, ouch. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh. God, I need to not dodge too early on those big windups. Yeah, like that. And then I can get 2 hits in there. Ooh, yeah, there. Ooh, I thought I missed that, but okay, that was good. Ooh, no. Okay. Ooh, God, ooh. Ooh, I don't want to be this close to her when I'm this low. There we go, okay. Back. Ooh. There we go, and switch, and back. Ooh, that was beautiful, that was good. Oh, that, okay. Oh, and let's heal. Ooh, okay, that's okay. Ooh, oh. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, I thought she had me dead right there. Okay. Okay. Heal. Okay. In. She's gonna charge. Oh, nope. But she is gonna hit me really hard. Ooh. No, switch targets. Switch targets. Ah. Okay. Side. And now she's. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. Oof. Okay. What is this garbage? Nine vials. Ooh, oh, okay. When she puts her tentacles out like that, she's trying to eat me. That's the telltale sign. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see this, if I can get her like this, there's a lot I can do. Oh, what is happening? Okay, phase 2. Looking good. She's gonna do a big scary freak out. Or maybe she's spitting at me? Okay. Oh, she wants to eat me. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, I don't know how I can dodge that. Okay. Okay, let's get in. Let's get in. Let's get serious. Oh, now, okay. Yeah. Very funny, Ebrietas. Very freaking fun. Oh, no. Okay, let's run. Run. Ooh. Oh. Lasers. Yep. Okay, it's gonna be if I run, the first volley won't hit me, I think, and after that, because the thing that makes dodging that hard is that you don't know exactly, or at least I don't know exactly when the first volley's coming. So it's hard to try to line up the dodges at first. But I think if I sprint, the first volley doesn't hit, and then they're like evenly spaced after that, basically. I think. So if I run, what was that? I feel like it's about 2 seconds between volleys, and I think there's 3 volleys. Ooh, ow. Rude. Ugh. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Ugh. Okay. Well, I hope Ebrietas is having fun. One of us should be having fun. Oop. Yep, charge. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Yep. That makes sense. She loves that charge. Yep, there it is. You know, I would have beat this fight already, except for Ebrietas cheats. She's a cheater. That charge is a cheat. Lasers are a cheat. God damn. Ooh. That's okay. I did the thing. I unlocked and rolled. I did the exact thing that I've been trying to practice this whole time. I find okay. I almost did it again. Ooh, ow, okay. Heal. Are you gonna charge me again? Nope. Ooh, oh. How did that? Okay, I swear I pressed it in time. Oh well. I dodged it. I dodged the charge. Let it be known. Ow. How did you get me with that? Nope. Too late. Oh, come on. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that started strong and then fell apart real fast. Yep. Oof, again. Yeah, those charges are brutal. Alright, we're going to do a little bit more farming. Like, if we were playing, you know, Dark Souls, where I don't have farming to do, at least in terms of, like, fighting a boss, unless I guess maybe unless I'm, like, trying to upgrade a weapon or something. I'm certainly not farming for Estus, obviously. But, okay, all right. you know, the only other thing that I'm gonna do, there's probably other stuff I could do, but it's all gonna be like, it's all gonna be stuff that's like, you know, the next, you know, area that I have to explore or something like that. It's gonna be like another difficult thing in the like long line of difficult things that you have to do in the game. It's not gonna be like, oh yeah, go back to the beginning and fight a bunch of like super easy enemies, and just like chill for a second. The thing about farming is like unless you are like farming in a higher level area, which I personally don't like, or you know, to me it's easy to come on. It's easy to avoid, or like it's just not a necessity. Oh my god. It's just not a necessity to the point where like, yeah, like I've been doing, you can just go back to the beginning of the game and fight a bunch of super low level enemies, and you'll get, you know, however many blood. I was getting like 30 to 40 blood vials every one of those runs effortlessly, kind of. So to me, it's just not that big of a deal to go do that, and you get to take a little break from all the like super hard parts of the game, and just, you know, kill a bunch of little townsfolk and have a little bit of fun, and then you go back to the boss who's like destroying your will to live or whatever. I really just don't mind that, I guess. I think a lot of people, when they're fighting something difficult in a game like this, more than anything else, they just want to get past it and get to the next thing, so that they don't have it like on top of them anymore. And I also really get that, but I do still appreciate like just having the little break. I like having a little fun little break where I go and annihilate a bunch of guys and get to feel tough, like a big strong hunter for a second, and then I go back and, you know, get eaten by Ebrietas again, and that's that. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Oh my god, so much macaroni. Where am I? I'm lost in the mac. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, don't you do it. Oh, God, I felt that one coming. Okay. Okay, feeling good. Feeling good about that. Oh, come on. Up, up, up. There we go. Ooh, okay. Ouch. Not feeling good about that. Whoop. And whoop. All right. Ooh, okay. What do you got for me? Oh, ow, ooh, ooh, oh. What? That killed me? Oh, wow. I guess maybe I haven't been taking direct hits from that before. That dealt way more damage than I thought I did. Okay. Alright, we're in the dance now. Ooh, oh god. Ooh. Yep, folks, I don't know what to tell you other than this is a brutal fight. Up. Jesus. Okay. Up, heal, in. Go. Ooh, okay. I didn't see that coming. Okay, alright. Heal. Dodge. Heal. Okay, we're good. Ooh, oh, ow. Dodge. Ooh, no. Ooh, okay. Jammed cornered there for a second. Ooh, ow. Okay. Stamina. Oh. Okay, there it is. That was it. That was it. Run for the first one. And then, okay. Oh, stamina. Ooh, back out. Heal. Get in. Oh, okay. Run. There it is, folks. Ooh. Okay, in. Forward. Okay, back. All right. What's she doing? Is she doing the thing? No, what is she doing? Heal. Okay, move in. Whoa! Okay. Heal. Oh, no. Heal. For the love of God, heal. Okay, run. Ooh, no! Okay, there needs to be a little bit. You can't run directly away from it. Okay, that was good. That's what that's what progress looks like, folks, right there. I dodged 2 of those stupid laser barrages. That's meaningful progress against a boss like this. Ooh, boy, is anyone even on right now to see that? Okay, that felt good. Okay, I feel revitalized by that. Ooh, boy. Okay. We just need a couple more runs like that, I think. And we got her. I mean, you know, as stupid as it probably sounds to say this after having, like, spent almost... Oh, what time is it right now? Basically 4 hours just fighting this one boss. To be this excited about, like, you know, something like this. Really, like, when you get right down to it, in a boss fight like this, learning how to dodge one of these like big fuck off attacks, like bullshit attacks, like that's what you're looking for. Like, that's what you need to win these fights, basically. Oh, I'm stuck. Where am I? So, you know, that felt good. That was good. Ooh, oh, okay. A little too soon on that. Ooh, oh god, okay. Got greedy on the attacks there, and boy, she punished me for it. Yeah, I do think I'm doing better work with just these. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, that was not good. Oh, come on. Oh god. All right. That's okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing better chipping away at her with those sword attacks versus trying to just wail on her with the hammer. I think I'm going to stick with that for now. Charge right off the bat, huh? Okay. Ooh, oh, another charge. Really? This is how we greet each other now, Ebrietas? I thought we had, you know, a cordial kind of agreement on how to conduct ourselves in these fights, but I guess not. Ooh, okay, I'm hurting. Heal. In. Okay. Oh, I thought she had me there. Oh, God. Of course she follows it up with the charge. And... Whew, okay. Heal? You gonna let me heal? Okay. Where are you going? Oh, okay. She's trying to back away from me for some reason. Oh, because she wants to do a long charge. Dodged it though. This is what I'm talking about. It's like you start figuring out how to dodge some of those moves, and you string enough of those together, and that's how you beat one of these. Oh, of course. Okay. You have to do it all at the same time is kind of the thing. Ooh, oh. Ooh, another, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Ooh, god damn. Yeah, she really doesn't like me. Have you all noticed that? 10, okay. Burning through blood vials right now, that was kind of the issue. Oh, okay, wow. Up. Heal. Okay. Heal again. Alright. Oh, she's leading with that, huh? Okay. Ooh, oh, but I survived it though. I survived it. I got a little bit hit by, oh no, okay. There we go, okay. Okay. Feeling good. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, stamina. Careful now. There it is. There it fucking is. Holy shit. Great Ice Chalice. Holy shit. Oh, we did it, folks. Oh my god. Whew. Holy fuck. I was starting to get really nervous. Yeah, we're at 9 p.m. I was starting to get really nervous. We weren't going to pull through on this one, but it seems as though we have, and I don't even, oh my god. Whew. Oh. Okay. That felt good. That felt good. Now, let me, there we go. Now, on that last run, like, I was putting together, you know, okay, this boss took a long time. This is a tough boss, and it's one that I personally find, you know, pretty challenging. So, you know, baseline difficulty high, personal, you know, for whatever reason, I just find this one pretty difficult, harder, I would say, than the other hard bosses in this game. But, you know, hopefully you're able to, especially if you're not familiar with these games, or you find the difficulty kind of like off-putting, and I again, I don't blame you for that, but like the way that you approach the difficulty in this game and other Souls games is different than other, you know, difficult parts in, for example, like AAA games, where you kind of just have to bang your head against it until it works. There's not a whole lot more complicated to that. In this game, you saw me try different tactics, you know, try different approaches to specific moves, and in the end, you know, hopefully you were able to see how I'm putting all that stuff together. Like, that's how you kind of have to approach a lot of stuff in these games. And if you're someone who is intrigued by these games but doesn't quite know how, you know, can't quite work your way into it mentally, like that, all the key parts of like handling the really difficult aspects of these games, I think you saw on display in this boss fight, more so than any of the other boss fights so far in this game, for the reasons that I already talked about a little bit. And you know, I don't assume that this is exactly what everyone needs, but as far as what I personally took from other streamers or YouTubers, you know, other people playing this game, that was like the critical piece of the puzzle for me to be able to access, you know, what these games have to offer, and again, just like, you know, figure out, you know, how I can enjoy these. And again, if you just don't enjoy them, this is not me being like, you gotta play these games. I mean, they are great, but I totally understand they might just genuinely not be for you. That's fine too. That's also why I'm kind of doing this. So but just in case you're like, ooh, maybe I actually do want to play this game, you know, that was the crucial part for me in unlocking, so to speak, unlocking these games. I think pretty much everyone has logged off by this point. So there's some interesting stuff in this cavern here. This you know, we've heard a lot about this altar of despair. We're not going to look at that this week. I'm going to save that for next week, when everyone's back with me, so we can all look at it together. But yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up back there. Don't you worry. I think I am probably going to call it here. If you missed last week, something I already said was, I wasn't going to put up a video this weekend, because it just would have been footage of me trying and failing to beat Ebrietas. So I'm going to combine the footage from last week with this week into one VOD in the YouTube archive, which hopefully won't be, how much is this? 3,000, perfect. Hopefully won't be too much longer. I try to keep those VODs around 2 hours. So hopefully it won't be too much longer than the average for those. I will cut out. I mean, there's a lot of repetitive stuff in there. If you have been following along with me this whole time. Yeah, let's pop that up to an even 30. Okay, wow. Well, I am very happy that we got that out of the way. You know, we're gonna call it there. Let me switch back over here. I seriously doubt that this will be the last time we run into a really difficult boss that takes me more than just like 1-2 hour, play session or streaming session to beat. Especially in the DLC. The DLC has some very challenging bosses. The next / first real boss that we encounter in the DLC is another boss that really challenged me personally. So that will probably also be a multi-stream boss. Just based on how tonight went, I'll probably stream, or I'll do the first, the first run at a boss on these Monday streams, and if I spend a whole stream basically running against a boss and don't beat them, what I'll probably do is, instead of waiting for the next week, just do another like bonus stream essentially on Wednesday and take another crack at them. Because it seems like it seems like people are tuning out if I spend too long on these bosses. So I'll try to keep each of these Monday streams for like something new where I don't want to just like do repeats of boss runs on these Monday streams. So yeah, that's the plan. The plan for next Monday is we're going to head back to Yargul, the Unseen Village. Going to do some more, for the first time in many weeks at this point, we're going to do some actual critical path stuff in this game. Probably try to knock out the next required boss in the game. If you want to tune back or catch me on Saturday, I'll be back with Subnautica, a little bit more Subnautica. We found a cool little or weird little island in like an alien Stargate or something last time, so maybe we'll figure out what that's about. But yeah, thanks everyone for bearing with me through this journey. Again, I'm so happy that I managed to knock this out before I logged off tonight. Very happy about that. But yeah, all the music on this stream is by Steviosphere off the album Elevator Relaxation Tapes 1-4. You can find all their music on Bandcamp, and I'll post the link in a moment here. Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good night. Bye.